just got my license, but they the deal now is they don't print them here anymore, so it'll take a little while for it to get to me, about 10 business days, give or take. So behind me you can see the Department of Motor Vehicles, I think. This is the main drag in Montpelier. The only state capital, I think, that does not have a McDonald's. And they won't have. So why don't we just head across. Nice flowers. Ooh, smell good too. If you were wondering, that is in fact gold, actual real gold on the top there. Let me see if I can get a little closer shot from here. Maybe I'll move up a little bit first. The statue on top is was just replaced. Same statue, carved out of wood, by the way. The original was carved out of wood, that rotted. They get a new one carved out of wood, and that started to rot, so they replaced it here last year, I think. I should have taped myself. Well, there goes my age. Should have videoed myself going up these stairs. Could have done the rocky thing at the top.
And we have a tour written in German.
Yes?
Yes. Oh, right. Oh, you're good. Okay. All right. Then we have a Vermonter.
Okay. Yeah.
A native
Yeah.
Vermonter,
It's my.
and this is unusual.
It's my first time here.
You have to look a couple of pages to find another Vermonter. 25 lines of page of where people are from.
It's too close.
Yes. we have the same problem at home. We are not visiting our country.
Yeah, that's it.
Everywhere else. Yeah. Well, welcome to Vermont. The weather has been. This has been unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Just wonderful.
Yes.
And you don't mind if I video?
Everywhere. Yeah.
I actually have a vlog, so I'll probably put some of this on my vlog.
All right. Vermont. We're the 14th state, just after we became the United States. And what we did then for a very long time was not decide on a capital. The government met on the east side of the Green Mountains one year, the west side. 12 different cities. And they finally stopped and said, let's pick a permanent home. And they picked Montpelier, which is a small city now. We're about 8,000. It was smaller than about 800. But it was in the middle. Ta-da. That's it. That's why we were chosen. So they stopped moving, and besides that, the people of Montpelier built them this beautiful state house. Wooden building, and it got too small quickly, so we had to dismantle it. And I was just telling this gentleman, typical Vermonters, we auctioned off the wood.
Okay.
That's the way we do things.
Frugal.
So, the second state house, not wood, granite. We quarry granite about 8 miles down the road. So this is Barry granite. This should have lasted a very long time.
Yeah.
19 years.
Okay.
A January night, the only people in the building were the custodians, and they stoked up the furnaces in the basement. They wanted the building warm. They were going to have a big convention the next day. They wanted to warm it up. So they started the furnaces, and then they went home to dinner. And when they came back, basically it was collapsing. Something went wrong, terribly wrong.
Okay.
So we had to build this building. What I'm amazed at is this one burned down 57. This one was open for business in 59. What gets done in 2 years? You can't even get a permit for a doghouse in 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah.
So, this is the building we're going into. But I'm holding these together because you are standing on what's left of the second state house. This didn't collapse. But this is the spurling. That's the fire burned. The granite wasn't destroyed, but the heat got to it. And then what really does it is the heat, and then we have our cold winter. So between the two, it's these were eaten away. But that was their only damage. So we'll be walking through the third state house. I'll mention the dome out here because you don't know we have one inside. It's a decoration. These windows let light onto the floor. It was just put there to look good from out here. And actually, this is a photograph just after it opened. And it was originally it's an old wooden dome with copper that was originally painted red.
Okay.
And then in the early 1900s, we started gold leafing it.
Okay.
So this is what it looked like when it did open. Now what we did last year, did you watch any of that?
I did see, yeah.
New statue up top and new gilding.
Okay.
So busy year last year of putting new gilding on there. But the wonderful thing about the new statue, this is the third one up there now. It's a 14-foot tall wooden statue, and the first two were made of pine, so those rotted away quickly. This one is mahogany, so it should last through the weather better. But we could go watch her being carved in one of the Barry granite sheds. Wow. To see, there's a little statue just inside the door here that's 3 feet tall. That's what he looked at and turned it into 14 feet. It was just wonderful to watch.
What is the statue represent?
It's just agriculture. There are many things, little statues and chandeliers and lamps. A lot of them are allegorical. Agriculture, patience, commerce.
Yes.
They're just women who stand for something.
Okay. Yeah.
Agriculture, which is Vermont.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the building we'll be walking through. It is our active legislative building, but they're not here right now. They just meet from January to May, part-time legislature. So it's all ours.
Okay.
Okay?
Great.
So we'll head inside. I hate to leave, you see.
It's a heavy door.
Heavy.
Thank you.
Here's the. So that's what she looks like, except it's smaller. Now, underfoot is another stone that we quarry in Vermont, marble. The white marble is from southern Vermont area.
Is that
But
Danby?
Danby, Proctor, that whole area is
Okay,
marble country.
yeah. That's where I grew up.
Oh, okay, yeah, there's your marble.
Yep.
But the black marble is from a completely different area. It's from a little island in Lake Champlain called Isle Lamont.
Oh, yes.
This island and many around it are ancient pre-coral reefs. So in the black marble are fossils. The best one is over here. That's the best one. Look at this teeny one. It's kind of random. They're all over the place. Yes. And actually,
Oh, yes, this one is beautiful.
and there's one in front of the staircase. There's another shape.
Yeah,
But it's kind of random. Now over here is actually a fossil. We thought it was discoloration, but we have to go on a field trip. Guides, we go to historic places in Vermont to learn more. So we went up to the quarry. Its nickname was the sea cabbage. Dromatoporoid is its scientific name. It was a fossil. Wow. They look like cabbages. They were stained, but we learned. Interesting. Learned they're fossils. So 2 presidents were born in Vermont. Calvin Coolidge. His home is in further south, Plymouth Notch. The wonderful thing is his home is not the only historic site. The whole village is a historic site. So if you go to Plymouth Notch and you walk into the post office, you are in the 1920s. The whole place is a historic site. So it's kind of interesting to see. So that was one, and Chester Arthur, who was actually never elected. He only served out. President Garfield was assassinated, and all he served was that term. His party did not nominate him. So all he served was Garfield's time. So, now, down the end of the hallway, there is a bust of him. The artist who did these statues out front is Ethan Allen. That's the founder of the
Right.
and series. He also carved that bust. But he moved to Italy shortly after working here, and that's where he spent the rest of his life. Lincoln was never here, but he got permission to do a statue commemorating Lincoln at his grave in Springfield, and one of Larkin Lee's statues is there. So he did that statue in Italy. And this was one of his practice pieces. So when he died, the citizens of Vermont sent his widow our condolences. And she sent us that as a thank you for remembering her husband.
Oh my God.
Really? So that arrived in 1910. So we got Italian marble sitting on Vermont marble.
Beautiful.
Wow. You didn't know that.
I did not know that.
So I'm going to head upstairs to the chambers. They're not in session right now. I'll talk a little bit about how our government works. Every state is different. So it can be a whirlwind if you're trying to figure out how do they govern themselves. Everywhere you go, a little different. Oh, let's have a look here before we go upstairs. Oh, look at that. We've had one female governor so far,
Right.
Madeline Kunin. She was born in Switzerland.
Gesundheit.
And she and her mother and brother came here 1938. It was a Jewish family. They were not feeling comfortable in Europe.
So we
And
try.
she chose Vermont because you're pretty close to looking like Switzerland. So she was our only female governor we've had so far. She's still quite active. She's getting close to 90, but she's here a lot, still at it. But I think it's a wonderful, wonderful story.
Yes, of
how
course.
you can change, what you
Yeah.
can do,
Yeah.
what you
A
can do.
refugee to governor.
Yeah, right. So telling the girls, you can, whatever you want to do it. So this staircase, it looks like wood. It isn't. This building we didn't want to burn down. There used to be wooden lath, that thin stuff, brick, cast iron staples. It just looks like wood,
Okay.
but it's cast.
Yeah.
The only wood is, and I'm going to hang on to.